All right, so now if I were to make this 7/4, you would have this. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, or if I were to make it in 5/4, all it's saying is simply that there's 5 beats in that measure, and that the way that you know how many beats it is, whether it's in 8/4, 4/4, 2/4, or 1/4, is simply by the phrasing of the music. If the song has 4 beats in it, every measure, then it's in a measure of 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I were in 7/4, it would be a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? And then take it further. Let's do, oh, you said, you're thinking about being, okay, you can't write anything in 16/6 because there's no such thing as a 6th note. You only have, remember, 4, if you have a 4 at the bottom of the time signature, if I'm in a measure of 3/4, it's telling me that there's 3 beats per measure and the quarter note gets the beat. The 2 means the half note, the 1 means the whole note. So when I go to play, I'm simply doing this. What's the advantage of a song in 8/4 as opposed to repeating it 2 4/4 measures? That's a great question. The answer is just what you want, really. What's the difference of saying 1 plus 2 and 2 plus 3? It's just, you know, whatever floats your boat. There is a time when you might want it to be in 8/4 instead of 2 measures of 4/4, but it's completely up to you. It's like, you know, why would I put it in 4/4 when I can put it in a measure of 2/2, right? It's just something, you know, it's whatever. You can have it be in, you know, or instead of putting it in a measure of 4/4, let's put it in 4 measures of 1/4. I mean, you can start just getting crazy with all the mathematical music stuff, but the idea is that you're thinking on the right track, though, that you can do that. Phone's blowing up. All right, so let's play for them. All right, so let's do something in like 6, or let's do something in like 7/8. Ready? Or like 7/4. Okay, let's do something in 4/4 for one measure, and then 7/4 for the next measure, and then alternate back and forth. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So or we can also take that. And instead of going in a measure of 4/4, and then a measure of 7/4, let's go into a measure of 3/4 right after that. So we would have this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so that's the idea. Like, you're taking these ideas and you can easily, yeah, total crank call, is that you can easily change that from a measure of 4/4 to a measure of 7/4 to a measure of 6/8 to a measure of 3/4, just like that. And people ask me all the time, they go, Walt, you know, when I, used to play gigs and stuff. And by the way, I'm going to be going on tour in a little bit. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be intense. More on that later. A couple months. We'll see. So, Big Shrang, understands it. What's up, Jay Cruz? What's up, Grant Bell? We're getting mad heads all up in here. So to take this further is that when I'm in a measure of 3/1, how do I change it from a measure of 3/1 to a measure of, let's say, like 4/4, right? How would I write that out in a piece of music? The answer? Easy. You would just write it out in a piece of music, just like this. You would have your treble clef here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might be in 3/4. By the way, you're going to have to move in for this. So here, I don't know if you can see it so much. I'm trying to see if I can even see it. Kill the house lights. All right, so then we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're in 4/4. Here's the measure. Maybe you have 4 quarter notes in there, right? And then you would simply just write 3/4. I don't know if you can see that. But if you can imagine it, it's simply as easily as you can think. Going from 3/4 to 4/4, and that's it. So when you know better, you do better. And what I say after every single solitary lesson or class is that the way to really understand this is not just to watch this video, but also to apply it to your own music. Maybe you write your music out, or maybe you throw in a measure of 3/4, a count of 3. Maybe you throw in a measure of 3/2. But after you learn it, you have to apply it, and then after you apply it, after you start writing songs, you have to teach it to people. So it's a full circle. in hopes that one day, after you teach music to all your friends and all your people, then, you know, someone's able to teach music to someone else in the same way that you taught it to them, and the same way that it was given to you. So pay it forward, and it will absolutely come back, and it's a full circle. And the other thing that I want to say is try and write some songs with different time signatures. Maybe 5/4 is your bag. Maybe you have a riff that's in 5/4 right now, but you think it's in 4/4, but it's not. So when you know better, you do better. Live it, love it, learn it, and apply it. Signing out, guys. See you tomorrow. That's the idea of changing time signatures while you're playing. Peace. Oh, by the way, follow us all on Twitter, Ustream, the mailing list, the forum, Facebook, MySpace. Let's talk. Let's definitely hang out. Peace, guys. Awesome. Let me know how